just seconds before this last Mass of Saturday that she does with us. I thought I'd take an opportunity, like in a great basketball game, a few seconds left, the team's on the verge of winning the championship, and they pull their best players. So I'm pulling our best player from the sanctuary, Sister Kay, and ask her to walk off and receive the dues that she deserves. Thank you.
This is a very emotional time for me, but I want to share with you a story from Monday. One of our money counters came in my office and said, "Sister Kate, I don't know about this, about you leaving the parish. I don't think it's a good idea." I said, "Well," it's not. He said, "It's not a good idea for us." I said, "Well, I'm not sure it's a good idea for me either, but I think it's a good idea for the Sisters of St. Joseph, and I hope I can do a good job with what I'm going to." And he says, "But this is big." I said, "It's big?" He says, "I'm talking big. This would be like Belichick leaving the Patriots, or Boeheim leaving the Orangemen. So I don't think it's that big, but I want you to know again, I've said this to you before, you know, a very difficult decision for me. I have absolutely cherished my 10 plus years here, and this is a ministry I never dreamed would be available to me in my earlier days, you know, to a woman in the Catholic Church. So I'm just so grateful to Bishop Hubbard for appointing me here and giving me this opportunity. And I've just been so blessed to work with such wonderful people. You know, the priests that we have worked with, Father Toole, Father Mackey, Father Injami, Father Brucker, wonderful deacons, Deacon Frank, Deacon Neil, Deacon Bob, our fantastic staff, but especially all of you. You know, one of the things that I believe in and I have tried to promote here is lay leadership, because I truly believe that's the future of our church. And I quickly backed away from putting a note in the bulletin and say, we need people for this, we need people for that, because nobody ever came forward. So as you know, the French nun goes right to the person and taps them on the shoulder. Right, Bridget? I see you. Bridget was the pastoral council president. And I think I have recognized gifts in all of you, and in some of you for particular things, and thank you for saying yes and leading us on such a wonderful path. And as Bob said in his homily, and thanks again, Bob, wonderful homily, I would be the most disappointed person in the world if all of the good things that happen here didn't continue to happen. So the very best gift that you can give me is making sure that that happens. And once again, I have no idea who's going to come to take my place. But I have been saying to people, whoever it is, I hope, you know, if they don't want to put in the hours, they don't want to put in the interest, all the attendance at the meetings, etc., and I hope they will, but if they don't, I hope they at least allow all the good things that happen here to continue to happen. So I pray for that. And I ask you to pray for me. I'm not exactly sure what I'm getting into. I have shared with you that we have so many infirm sisters at our Mother House, and we are establishing a new healthcare program for them that's going to require big reconstruction at our provincial house. So I'm going to help to oversee that. And Big Tone, our buildings and grounds man here, has taught me well what to look for in buildings, so I'll carry that with me, Tone. Thank you. Thank you to all of you for supporting me through these many years. I just so grateful to all of you, and thanks for coming today. And please join us afterwards in the hall. Thanks so much.